Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing fine. Today we're going to create these shapes which can be used in anything in Blender. Like these fabric things, this honeycomb shaped thing, and some wires. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how we are going to create these shapes. So before starting the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. So let's get started. So we are going to start by doing the wires. So to do that, go to add, click to add, then go to mesh, then in the mesh select this thing called gride. Now, without clicking anywhere, click to this, click to here, this part, which will open this tab. Then in the X subdivisions, change the 10 to 20 by clicking 2 and 0, like this. Now we can close this. So the subdivisions in the middle will be square. These faces will be square. So to do that, push this red thing over here. But we want our squares to be exactly squares. So to do that, press to 2. Then we can go to edit mode. So to do that, press to tab or click to the object mode over here, then change to edit mode, like this. Now right click, then over here click to poke faces, like this. Now our faces, all of the selected faces will be poked. Now we want to deselect all of the selected faces, so we can do it by holding Ctrl, then doing this. Now go to vertex selection, then select one vertex, in the middle of the faces. And now we want to select all of these vertices, but we are not going to select them one by one. So to select all of them instantly, hold Shift and G, then select the amount of adjacent faces, like this. Now we don't want these vertices to be selected, so go to top view by pressing on the 7 or clicking over here. Now deselect these vertices with holding Ctrl, like this. And now with all of these vertices selected, we are going to hold Ctrl, then click I to invert the selection. To make only these diagonal vertices standing. These vertices. So to dissolve them, go to edge selection, and with the edge selection, hold Ctrl, then click X. So we will have only the diagonal vertices, and now we will only have the diagonal vertices. We are going to the modifiers, so click to modifiers. Then click here at the add modifier. Then in the generate, select the wireframe modifier. Now our wire number 1 is done. So over here you guys can change the thickness of the lines, and offset, we'll move it like this. Now we are going to do the other wire, so we can move this over here, but I'm going to hold Control so it will snap into the grid like this. Then we are going to duplicate this plane by right clicking, then clicking to duplicate objects, or Shift D like this. Now I want the plane to move to the cursor, so to do that I'm going to hold Shift, then press S, then select this selection to cursor to here like this. Now we can delete the wireframe modifier by clicking to this X like this. Now we will have this plane that we had. And to do a much better wire, we are going to go back to edit mode by pressing tab or going over here. Now we are going to select all by pressing A, or just selecting like this with Shift, or like this. Then we are going to press I to inset, but one more time to inset all the faces individually. Then inset them to something like this. Then press X to delete the faces like this. Now we deleted the faces. Now back in the modifiers, add a solidify modifier. Then change the thickness to something like 0.03 or something like 0.02. Now we can close the solidify modifier. Then we are going to add a bevel modifier. So the bevel modifier will bevel the edges of the wire. But over here we have this strange thing that we don't want. We want it to be square like this. Like this. So to do that, we are going to go to the bevel modifier tab. Then in the limit method, click to the angle, then change the angle to none. So like this, we will have a better square, a better squarish this part edge. Okay. So now we can change this to something like 0.03 or 0.003. Then change the segments to 2 like this to make it much smoother. Now to make it even more smoother, we are going to press Ctrl 2, or in the modifiers select the subdivision surface modifier like this over here. Now to make these faces disappear, we are going to right click, then shade it smooth over here like this. Now it's smooth. So that's our wire number 2 done. So we can move this over here.